clothes. Sneakers looking fresh to death. I'm loving those short toes. Walking that walk, talk that.
Machine, turn back now. The layers of this palace are not for your kind. Turn back, or you will be crossing the will of God. Your choice is made. As the righteous hand of the Father, I shall rend you apart, and you will become inanimate once more. Behold, the power of an angel! You are less than nothing. There can be only light. An imperfection to be cleansed. Enough! Foolishness, machine, foolishness. The light is perfection. You're an error to be corrected. You defy the light. Not even mortal.
is every person you sleep with, you also sleep with everyone they've ever slept with. So you're claiming all their bodies as well. Stop driving your babies everywhere. Make them get their own license. Duh. That's my hot take. Put that on TikTok, I don't care. For some reason, people use TikTok as the platform to just blurt out their crazy opinions. They be saying the wildest shit and expect people in the comments to be like, yeah, someone finally said it. Me too, I agree. Most of the time, people are like, what? And you'll see that the comments have been limited, and then you check the comments and there's like one from John Pork and then one from someone saying, yeah, you go. Yeah, you tell him. That's how you know there was an angry horde there before that's been removed. We're gonna be checking out some of these crazy hot takes today and sharing our opinion on it because we love sharing our opinion.
I've never said this on here before, and I choose not to talk about it because I know that it's a very sensitive topic and probably the hottest take ever. But I don't want to pet your dog. In fact, I don't want to see a picture of your dog. I don't want to hear about your dog. Please keep your dog away from me.
You talking about this guy? He's chill as fuck. How could you genuinely feel that way? I get what she's saying to an extent. I love dogs. I have a dog, but I also don't, I'm not that bothered when people are like, oh, look how cute it is. And then they're showing you I'll show you what they're showing you. They're showing you this thing. Like, oh, look how cute Rupert is. That's a human name. Get that thing away from me. Why it brown on the, like, how much ass has it been eating to make its white hair that brown? Your dog is a munch. And then they're flicking through and you're just like, dude, come on. We're out right now. Why am I looking at pictures of your dog? So I understand to an extent, but at the same time, like if I'm going around a friend's house, part of the highlight of going around a friend's house is to see their pets. So I don't really get the, oh, I don't want to pet it sort of thing. Sometimes it can be annoying.
Care that he's the nicest dog ever and he doesn't bite. I bite. Okay, I bite. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do feel a little bit sociopathic for having this feeling because like when other people are shown a dog or like see a dog, they're like, oh my god, so cute. And I do not have that feeling one singular bit.
How can you not get it? Their cute little fluffy face. I know I'm going back and forth on this, but it's kind of like, I tell you what I don't like is like the dog parents are like, oh, look at my baby, I'm mama. And then they're like licking their snout and they're like licking back. Usually it's the people with like sausage dogs doing this, by the way. And they're there like, both just like, oh, he's giving me kisses, he's giving me kisses. He gives his balls kisses 2 seconds before licking your lips. That, I find that crazy, but I also don't get how you can dislike dogs. I feel like there's got to be something inside you that makes you feel a little bit maternal towards dog. Not in the breastfeeding kind of way, but in the kind of like, oh, it's so cute, I want to just tap it on the head sort of thing. Does that make any sense?
Dog haters are so hated on because everybody thinks that we're a red flag. And it's like, how can you hate dogs? I don't trust people who don't like dogs. But like, I actually think that you guys are the crazy ones. And I don't know. I don't know if this is going to land on the right side.
Well, we're the crazy ones, really? Oh, baby! Oh, look, it's giving me kisses. It's giving me kisses. Oh, you're so cute. I love your top hat. It's so cute. We're the crazy ones? Come on.
This is gonna land on the people that are gonna like cancel me or on the dog dislikers for you pages. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate dogs, I just dislike them. But like, I think you guys are crazy because tell me why you're walking your dog all over the world. It's literally going like everywhere on the floor and you're bringing it into your house. First of all, that's crazy to me, just bringing a dog into your house, period. But like bringing a
That's
dog...
all, I don't understand. What? I don't understand that. What do you mean? What do you mean the dog's been outside? So have you. Everyone's been outside. The only difference between a dog and us is that they just got a bit more hair and fur on them, you know, except for the really ugly ones that drool a lot. There's not really much, I mean, we're still animals, you know? I know we wear shoes, but the shoes still come in the house, and the shoes you can't stroke and kiss on the face, and the shoes don't kiss your face and go, arr, arr, arr. What? So the dogs are better than the shoes. She's had a crazy amount of support though. Look at this, 600K likes. I'll read the comments after watching the rest of the video.
And then there's the dog owners that let their dog just like slobber all over them and like lick their lips. Like,
yeah, that's rough.
What? Also, they smell. They're like, ugh, like there's people like holding their dog so close and I'm like, ew, it reeks. Like it literally reeks. They're wet and just...
Ew, it reeks. You know, this would be so offensive. Like if this was your friend and you were the like dog, mum, dad kind of person where you're like, oh, I love my little baby and it's this ugly little thing. And you're there like, oh, look, come on. And she's like, ew, it reeks. That would be a friendship ender. For those two different personality types, friendship ender.
Not to mention when I'm on a walk and every single dog owner for some reason thinks that everybody wants to pet their dog and like everybody loves dogs, because I'll be on a walk and a dog will just like come and run up to my feet and sometimes jump on me and I'm like, And they're like, oh, no, he's so nice. I literally don't care. Like, I don't think he's nice. I don't want your dog near me. Like, not everybody likes dogs. You need to train your dog not to run up to random people and jump on them. Or keep them on a leash. Like, I've seen some unleashed dogs. That is crazy behavior. Call me a red flag all you want, okay?
I do get not liking dogs, but she really dislikes dogs. Like, you're telling me even if this cute little thing comes up, like, let's say a Labrador puppy runs up to you and is like, like jumping around like this. You're going, ew, get that thing, train that ugly ass thing better. That's disgusting, smells like shit. Surely a part of you would be like, oh, you know? I do, but I feel, yeah. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, though. Respect from a squirrel fan, you know, you're allowed to like and dislike whatever you want. But I do find it hard to believe that people can feel so strongly against all dogs. Like, even the cute little ones that all they do, they don't even know they're alive, you know? Let's see what people are saying in the comments. I'm curious. Oh, she got support. Dogs do not belong in cafes, restaurants, hotels, etc. Some girl tried to compare her dog's death to my dad's death. Okay, that's crazy. But then there are some people, I actually don't want you to touch my dog, so we good. So it's like goes both ways. Do you know what I don't like? When people are like, oh, their paws are like popcorn. Their paws are like popcorn. Oh, doggo paw like popcorn. Is it possible to die from millennial? Because you might be on the brink.
Controversial take of the day. If you are a straight man and you are single and you are in my Pilates class, I'm judging you. That's just how I feel. I feel like the Pilates classes are for the girls and the gays. And if you are a straight man, the only reason you should be there is if you're with your girlfriend. Like, I feel safe if a girly pop brings their boyfriend. I bring my boyfriend from time to time. But if you are there by yourself and you are a straight man, I'm judging you.
Okay, well, Brian, your plan later. Wait, Brian, you got a wife? Actually, I think Brian Cox has a wife anyway. Oh, so we're not in that. What if me and Brian, what if two taken dudes rock up to Pilates? Is that okay? Can we do that? And we barely fart whilst we do it? Is that okay? But we sweat a lot because we're dudes? Ain't that right, brother? No, still cardboard. I get if the guys are like creepy and it's uncomfortable, obviously get them out of the class. But if a guy is just minding his own business, genuinely just enjoys Pilates, happens to be single and straight, surely they should be allowed to do it without judgment. Otherwise, they never get to do Pilates.
Here's 3 things I don't think you should be doing as a grown-ass man. Let's get right into it.
I feel like I'm about to be called out. Number 1, do not start a sub war against this famous worldwide superstar singer. Too late, I've already done it. That's right, guys. Us versus Leona Lewis. A race to 2 million subscribers by the end of the year. She's on 1.7. She's got a serious jump on us. We're on 1.35 or something like that. But it's going up quick. And with your help, if you hit that subscribe button now, we can take her down. Even though she has no idea this is going on. Why don't we win it before she even realizes? How cool would that be? Hit the subscribe button right now.
Number 1 is having asthma.
You're telling me as a grown-ass man you can't have asthma, and that's not cool. What if I told you I'd just be in the smoking area talking to people because I don't like cigarettes all night, just like yeah, it's the dichotomy of it all. It's the dichotomy of it all, bro. I'm out here whilst everyone vaping cigarette, I'm just doing this. This is so out of date, by the way. What could you possibly... February 2023. That's burnt my tongue off. It's not bad, is it? That's fine. Okay, I did have asthma. I don't know if I still have asthma or not. I think I do still have it deep down. Every now and then I'm wheezing a little bit, but I just hit a little and I'm okay in a couple minutes. So I think I'm fine. I think I passed part 1.
You 25 years old and you ain't outgrow that shit yet? Talking about, anybody see my asthma pump? Bro can't handle air. That's a grown man. Number 2 is ordering dessert. You want something sweet down your throat.
Of course I want something sweet down my throat. After every meal. I'm 2 for 2 right now. Ordering dessert, you mean I can't order it? Oh yeah, I wouldn't order a sundae if that helps. Although I probably would. If the other options are fruity, I'd probably get a sundae. But I'm just saying, there's certain things I wouldn't touch. A meringue. I wouldn't touch a meringue. I'm too manly to eat that. But I'm gonna have dessert. God damn it. And I'll probably get a little bit wheezy afterwards and need an asthma pump because of the dairy.
Talking about, I'll have a piece of blueberry pie to end the night. Leave the sweet treats to the girls. I have spoken.
I love blueberry pie.
Number 3 is collecting Funko Pops.
Nah, I didn't do that. I wouldn't actually not do that. Okay, so this is Geralt of Rivia, also known as the White Wolf, a serious warrior. This one you've got Pikachu, or like I like to call him, Cheeky Poo. It's a nickname. Just kidding, it's Raichu, the evolved version. Batman. The Joker, Spider-Man, Gingerbread Captain America. Yes, because after having your Funko Pop collection, you need a sweet treat. Okay, in my defense, they are in a shoebox under my bed. I used to collect them. I don't have it within me to get rid of them. That's the problem.
You're collecting toys as a grown-ass man. Look, I have a Justin Bieber Funko Pop. You're a grown-ass man. How about instead of collecting other niggas, you collect some pesos, some bread, some dough, some moolah. And I have an honorable mention for you guys, and that's having a skincare routine.
Don't worry, I don't wash. Bingo! So not 4 for 4, just 3 for 4. Let's go. Let me tell you something. As a grown-ass man, we can't be wearing aviators. You are not Top Gun Maverick. Take them off. Number 2, you can't be wearing a seatbelt in the car. Forget about the safety. If it happens, it happens. Number 3, why is your dick recording you? Why can't you just record with your hand? Why your dick filming up at you? Ow! God! Come on, I was smoking him. Why did I have to do that every single time? I know you guys are with me. Everyone's on that sweet treat shit. A lot of people have asthma, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I know you've dabbled in Funko Pops, okay?
Hate to sound like a skank and a bitch, but you guys have to hear me out. There's nothing more insufferable than a straight guy and his guitar. Like, they can play one song and...
It's usually just Wonderwall as well. Be like, you're just at a barbecue. Like, oh, come on, bro, it's one of your mates you haven't seen in a while. Mate, I've picked up the guitar lately. Let me guess, you can play Wonderwall. Yes, do you want to hear it? Fine. Plays it on repeat.
You're hanging out with him, he's like, can I play our song?
Our
it's the
song.
only song you know, like, I get.
What do people say, Wonderwall or Riptide? I used to do Riptide on the ukulele. Running down to the Riptide. And you know I was singing in cursive as well. People hated that. People hated that. Just at the function. I wanna be your Lipton man, and I love you. Everybody just being like, oh, I'll turn it off. I realise I'm not even responding to these hot takes and being like, oh, I agree or I disagree. I'm just being like, guilty every single time. That's me. You're just describing me.
My most controversial pregnancy take is that my husband doesn't get a say in naming our child.
That's crazy. Because you're going to miss out on cool shit like Caesar, Balthazar, the Lord of the Darkness, Brett. Just shit like that.
Hear me out. He chose our child's last name. He chose my last name, even though I didn't change it. But he chose our child's last name, so I get to choose the first and middle. If there's a name that he, like, genuinely hates, like, hard veto, I'll take that into consideration. But overall, I get to name our child. First of all, I'm carrying the child, birthing the child, and it's going to have his last name. I get to choose the name, first and middle. He doesn't even get an ounce of consideration, so sorry.
There's got to be some consideration. Like, even if you take 60% majority, he takes 40%. Or if you can veto most of his suggestions, because they're probably going to be like Ice Blade, Firestarter, like that. And then every now and then he'll come out with John. You'll be like, that's all right. But that is crazy to be like, nah, he can't do it. I'm doing first and middle name because he does last. Why don't you double barrel the last name? But what if he comes out with a fire name and you're like, I do actually like that. Then do you succumb to the idea of him having an input, or do you say, that's kind of my idea, you just happen to say it as well? You've got to be careful because you can't give him too much power now.
I have actually a couple of friends that like to have separate rooms with their boyfriends, and sometimes they'll go sleep in their own bed and stuff, and I actually kind of get it in a way. I don't think personally that I would want that, but I do get having your own space.
Wait, okay, hold on. If you are living with your man and you're sleeping in 2 different beds, just break up.
No, I know like initially you would
what?
think that,
I would die.
But I would think, I know there's like a lot of people that
I would
just
wake up,
like to
punch
have
you in
their
the
own
face, and then go back in my bed.
Listen, if my boyfriend wanted to have his own bed, we'd have an issue. But if it was me who wanted it, listen, I could understand.
Do you know what the dream setup is? Massive room, 2 double beds next to each other with a bridge in the middle and a water fountain and a driveway and shit. No, but seriously, 2 double beds next to each other, so you both get your separate bed. Because even scientifically, people sleep better in their own beds. That's just a fact. But sharing a bed is delightful. It's big spoon, little spoon. It's connection, you know? So why not do 2 double beds? And what about this? Actually, it's like a triangle. And then on the top, there's 1 bed in the middle, 1 double bed in the middle above the 2 beds. So you go up and then that's like the shared space and then you come down. What do you think? That would actually be the dream setup. But I do know there are definitely couples that sleep in separate beds just for like getting good sleep. Because when you sleep, you're asleep anyway. I know that much. But my idea would be the 2 beds next to each other, 1 bed above, and actually monkey bars as well underneath it.
What's your single most controversial opinion?
I think it sucks seeing people who owe you money.
You could never interview me because I would eat your microphone, mate. Let that be a warning. Now I'll run it back.
I think it sucks seeing people who owe you money enjoy their life. Like, la-di-da, when they literally owe you like $40. I'm in need of $200 from people that have owed me money, like, from last year. I don't know. I keep reminding them, they're like, oh, I promise you, I'll give it to you when I see you. They just don't. And it's just like, you know, you don't deserve to have a good life right now until you owe me back. Yeah.
I don't even think she was waiting for that moment, by the way. I don't even think that's really a hot take to be like, oh, I want my money back. Why you I know, so you went to the cinema last week, which is not cheap, and you still owe me $40. How the hell did you afford that? Could you not give me the money that you spent on that ticket? So you can't lend people money that you can't trust because you won't get it back, or you just got to accept the fact that you probably won't get it back. And then if they do go to the cinema, I'll just be like, whatever. They've probably got bad taste in films anyway.
You do not get fully naked in the gym change room.
Agree.
I don't care if there's showers in there for you to shower. I don't care. I don't give a about any of that. I know it's a bathroom and I know like all this, but you just don't do it.
Agree. There'll be some old dudes in the middle area. Just, by the way, just like reference, I will put a towel around my waist, dry myself off all over, and then I'll slip my trunks off and put my pants on and then reveal half clothed. That's when the reveal comes out. I'm wearing underwear. There's dudes there who like take their trunks off and instead of like drying themselves discreetly, they'll be up like this, just, oh, thought I was wearing socks. Just try and ignore that. Cal, can you blur that? They'd be just out here with the towel, just flapping all over the place, bending over in front of you whilst they're getting their toes, just going crazy with it. They don't care. They want you to see every inch for some reason. Not that there's many inches to see, but they just want it all on show.
I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. Like, it always is guys over 40.
Yeah.
You won't see a dude under 40 doing that shit.
Well, they just don't give a fuck.
Like, it's so easy. The showers in there are big.
Maybe it is when you get to a certain age, you're like, okay, I'm not even nimble enough to get changed under a towel. I'm just going to do it out in the open. I'm going to let people know about it. Maybe when I hit 40, that'll be me. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated. I've only got a couple years.
If I ever have a shower in there, I bring my spare underwear in the shower with my towel, hang the towel over, have the shower, dry myself in the shower, put my undies on and walk out. So I'm happy days.
Yeah. I agree with that. I don't know. Do you guys agree with that? Again, that's probably like personal preference. I would also but I also kind of feel awkward about the fact that I'm not getting it out. I feel kind of disrespectful to the people who are getting it out, if that makes sense. There'll be people butt naked, drying themselves off, showing it all off. And I'm kind of like, now I feel a bit disrespectful for not just doing it out in the open. So I wish it was just like a general rule of like naked area, not naked area. And then there's no awkwardness then. You don't have to see it. And you don't also have to, you're kind of just mugging people off by not showing off your genitalia if they are. It's rude. I feel rude doing it.
The airport?
What? Did Uber go out of business?
You just need to give me a yes or no in the next couple of hours, because if you don't, then I need to plan for what I'm gonna do.
Nigga, why are you making your life my problem? Oh, that's good stuff.
I love how he made himself laugh so much.
Life, my problem.
And for what I'm gonna do next couple of hours.
Did Uber go out
off your genitalia if they are? It's rude. I feel rude doing it.
The airport?
What? Did Uber go out of business?
You just need to give me a yes or no in the next couple of hours, because if you don't, then I need to plan for what I'm gonna do.
Nigga, why are you making your life my problem? Oh, that's good stuff.
I love how he made himself laugh so much. That is good stuff. Oh, that's a good one. Our family, like, should family give you lifts to places as a favor, or should you get a taxi? You're the one booking the trip, so should someone else have to get... No, but it is a favor, but it is a sign of love, you know? I personally, I don't expect lifts. I think it depends on the situation. Like dropping someone off at the airport, if it's not too far, yeah, go for it. If it is far, get the train or something.
You brush your teeth before or after breakfast?
Age-old question.
After breakfast, bro. Nobody nobody brushes their teeth before breakfast anymore, bro. Trust
I do.
No, I don't. Nobody does. You're the only one that does. No, but when I have to go out, to get breakfast, I have to brush. But when I'm at home, trust me, I brush after breakfast. Everybody does that. They don't look at me like that.
They do.
No, in Nigeria, in the whole world.
Now, this one is super controversial. Let's break it down. I think that dentists say you should brush before. If you brush before, people are like, oh, then you're like got breakfast breath for the rest of the day. If you brush after breakfast, people are like, oh, all the plaque that built up in your mouth, you just ate it with your breakfast. She can't really win. So what I've opted to do is just not brush my teeth until the evening. That's it. And then even then I just do a little bit. Because as a full-grown man, should you really be brushing your teeth? No. That's worse than having asthma or wearing contact lenses. So you guys brush your teeth. That's what I'm saying, Dracula. That's what I'm saying. No, but all seriousness, I kind of do a combination of both. It depends on the day. If I got like an early start, I'll brush my teeth. If I've got time for breakfast, I'll then have it and rush out. That makes sense. If I don't have time, then I'm just out. But at least I've brushed my teeth. If I've got a long morning, less slow one, then maybe I'll get up, have breakfast, and then brush my teeth after. Because there's no question of if breakfast is happening or not. And then sometimes I even shower.
What's one thing that you pretend to like, but you actually don't?
I've already ranted about this one. I think you heard me at you already heard me at Thanksgiving time. I think turkey is a conspiracy.
Ooh, it's a turkey for you.
Big turkey.
I love turkey.
I know Serena loves turkey.
It's like my favorite
Serena's
food.
the one person who loves turkey.
You. Just make a chicken.
Yeah,
make a few of them. Turkey.
I don't think anyone really loves turkey. I don't think I've ever met anyone who goes, I love turkey. It's drier chicken.
Look, if the litmus test here is, if you think of all the cuisines and all the cultures in the world, absolutely no one has ever said, oh, you've got to try this turkey dish.
True.
So what is that telling you? It's telling you that protein has been foisted upon us by Big Turkey. It's probably Ben Franklin's doing from back in the day because, you know, he wanted it instead of the eagle.
I can't stand here and listen to
this. I'm half kidding about this, but like I will eat the turkey, but no one's out here actually craving turkey.
Your official answer is one thing you don't like, pretend to like, is turkey.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no one's buying turkey over chicken unless it's for some kind of tradition. That's just a fact. Or if it's like crazy cheap, you're like, oh my God, turkey for £1, I'm gonna get that. No one craves turkey, he's right. And no cultures just straight up make the best dishes out of turkey, they use other things.
What's your most controversial opinion?
I think that life isn't really hard. Like, I think that 99% of suffering we just bring upon ourselves. Money, recognition, feeling like we need to achieve things. We really don't.
Well, what's the alternative?
To question why we want the things that we think we want. Do we actually even want them? Or do we just feel like we're supposed to have them?
I think, I mean, that's just, look, that's probably her opinion just based on her life. I don't think she's taken into account other people who might have it harder, and then therefore life is hard. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Damn, I got a husky voice now. Yeah, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. The alpha has spoken. Give her the benefit of the doubt. I think what she's trying to say is actually most of the things that make life hard for, let's say, let's say you live a fairly fortunate life. Things that make your life hard don't really matter at all. You're putting pressures on yourself for things that don't really matter, like you want the nicest car, you want this, that. You don't need it. You can live a happy life. Look at people in Italy drinking a coffee on the side of the road, hop into their Fiat and they drive to the beach and they swim. I think that's what she's saying.
I saw this girl make a video and she was like, isn't it kind of funny? Like, I feel like having a boyfriend now is like lame and like shameful. And she was like, I feel like it used to be really cool, but now it's like you meet a girl and you're like, oh, you'd be cooler if you like didn't have a boyfriend. Yeah. And I was like, I really do feel that way. Like when I meet a girl and she doesn't have a boyfriend, I am like, oh, like, yeah, that's fun. Like, you're cool. Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're on your own, like, slay, girl.
She said the C word and it made me giggle. That's how easy it is to make me laugh. That's the, I don't know why this is giving me this like vibe of like, because I'm trying to relate as a guy thinking like, oh, that one like single mate who just comes along and he's like Buck Wild from Ice Age 3. Second Buck Wild reference I've made on the channel. That's that just random single dude that just turns up. He's like just crazy sick, wears a leather jacket. He's just like buck wild. I'm guessing it's that version for the girls.
Be a doctor, a lawyer, or an accountant. College is a total waste of time. I'm sorry, all the college people and highly educated people with really awesome pieces of paper on your wall. The truth of the matter is there's only 3 people in my life that I care that have a college education or college at all. A doctor, a lawyer, or an accountant.
That is a crazy hot take, because I just think he doesn't know of all the other jobs that exist. I think he just thinks there's just 3 jobs. Or you're an entrepreneur and that is it. But there's like, you can't get a high level job in science without a degree in science. Like the whole of science then is just get rid of that. All of mathematics, get rid of that. There's so many more jobs.
We have supercomputers in our pockets. Like my son literally has learned Photoshop and videography through YouTube and is making significantly more money than anybody that he knows.
Yeah, but then you end up like, if you're saying, oh, you don't need college, then you end up with just no one in like, you just end up with no rocket scientists. We're stuck on this planet, we die and we burn. And there's just so many people you just don't end up with, because you're basically saying, you've got a supercomputer in your pocket, you could be a YouTuber, it's that simple, you can make thumbnails for a living. Yeah, but we need other jobs. There's so many other jobs. So many. But you also don't need a degree. It's either for you or it isn't for you. And if it's not for you, doesn't matter. You don't need one. So there.
I'm not gonna say it's a scam, but college is not necessarily the best place for you to send your kids or spend any money or spend any time.
It really just depends on what path you want to go down, obviously. I feel like that's a kind of an obvious one. If you're going down a path where you need a degree, then you need to go to college. If you're not, then you don't need to go to college. Let's move on to a take that makes more sense. Okay, I don't hang out with anyone really less attractive than me. Go ahead.
There's too much drama. But they all agree.
What would the drama be?
Well, the ugly pigs get mad, don't they? Carry on.
The next part.
It's just like all the girls I've ever been friends with that are less attractive than me. It's always a jealousy thing. It's an attention thing. They're really shady. I mean, they'll try to like sleep with your boyfriend. It's just the worst. You just need to be with equals.
I've seen this clip before. I think I've reacted to this already. And I was like, what? Just make your friends nice. That's it. All you need is nice friends. That's it. Doesn't matter what they look like. Your friend can look like I got 3 friends that look just like this, and I won't say their names just out of respect for them. But I got 3 friends who just look just like that. They're some of the nicest, chillest dudes.
What I've had it with is when people give you a detailed description about what their dream was the night before. Oh. It's insufferable.
Yeah.
Number 1, no one cares.
Right.
Number 2, that wasn't real. And number 3, just shut the fuck up.
I agree and I disagree, because I agree when someone else is telling me their dream, I'm like, damn, I do not care, because it didn't happen. It's usually not that interesting. You can guess how far-fetched things are going to get because it's a dream. But then when I'm telling people my dream, it's freaking awesome. My dream is freaking awesome. So I expect people to be more engaged in when I tell it. So that's why I agree and I disagree.
Put my milk before my cereal, because if I put the cereal before the milk and then I take it, by the time I get to the bottom, all the cereal's soggy, and I don't like that. I like crunchy cereal. So I just put milk, a little bit of cereal, eat that, then put some more cereal, and then I can control how much cereal there is and how like strong and structured it is. You know, every time I mention the fact that I put the milk before the cereal, they get pissed.
No, do you know what? I haven't pissed myself. I actually respect you. But let me tell you this, the one way to get the best of both worlds, put your cereal first, put your milk in, eat like a f***ing pig. So quickly and fast that it's gone before it even knows, the cereal even knows that it's wet. And it stays crunchy, and then you can add more to the milk anyway, because there's still milk left, because you're eating so quick that milk's coming off, and there's still milk at the bottom. Just saying, there are ways of doing it.
Yourself on the plane.
Yeah. Well, absolutely not. We ain't playing no games like that. Ain't nobody trying to smell that the whole time, you know what I'm saying? So keep your shoes on. I got clean feet though, so I be taking mine off.
Yeah, that's the thing. It depends. People with smelly feet, you should know if you get smelly feet or not. I actually, believe it or not, I don't get smelly feet. That's one area of me that doesn't stink. Everything else stinks. So I know that I could take my shoes off and you wouldn't even know. But there's some people doing it and they got the cheesiest ass feet, and then they're like, oh, do my feet smell? And they pick it up, and I'm like, you should know if your feet have the ability to smell or not, and the type of day that you've had, how long you've been on your feet, if they're gonna smell by that point. When people are shocked by their own foot smell, I'm like, huh? Do you not know every inch of your body already? You should know that your feet are gonna smell. And so if you got smelly feet, do not do it. That's just not fair.
Some people stand up. That's weird to me. It's more of
that's
like a
weird.
lean,
right? I'm not a between the legger, and I am a back to front, so...
You wipe from the back to the front. You had me in the first half because you're like, I just lean. Yeah, me too. I don't stand up. I find it weird when people stand up. The fact that you're wiping from the back to the front, that's crazy. You could get a little bit of shit on your balls if you're not careful. That's insane. That's like bringing it towards your... That's bringing it towards everything. That's bringing the shit towards everything. And if you've had a particularly messy shit, you are in danger.
I think the natural wrist movement is like...
What? Wrist movement is just...
It's just naturally back to front.
Back to front. I feel like I'm pulling the poop.
Towards yourself, like friendly
Towards
fire?
yourself, yeah. I'm not making a birthday cake on my freaking butt. Same reach behind the back, little lift, but I go front the back.
See, that's just awkward to me and not natural.
That is crazy that he does back to front. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. And if anyone in the comments does that, please take yourself out for a minute. That's out of order. That really is poo balls. Yeah, you're poo balls. But you can still subscribe though, I don't care.
I'll take number 1. Tall guys are overrated. Agreed.
All 5'5".
Disagree.
But we're so funny down here.
Disagree. Like, but if you're saying like only height matters.
Tall guys are overrated. Agree or disagree?
In what way?
Tall guys.
That's hilarious because that is only a take that short guys would have. Also, by the way, I'm pretty average height, so I don't belong to any category. So I can say this. I'm like Switzerland. I'm the middle guy, right? I don't think tall guys are overrated. I get it. Look at Jacob Elordi. But I also find it funny when shorter dudes are like, nah, tall guys are they make no sense, and then you got to pick them up so they can have a look in the mirror, adjust their hair, and then you put them back down again. I've actually got 3 of my mates here with me right now. You just can't see them because they're all under 6 foot. No, I like short dudes. It's just you just never know when they're going to come through the cat flap. It's having friends like that. They can take you off guard because they can just get in, or they're just like they slip through the crack. If you got a friend under 6 foot, they could slip through the crack under your door. That's just a fact. So you got no privacy.
Overrated. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
The weather smells better over here. Down here, heat rises. That makes a difference.
I don't think they're overrated because sometimes taller guys are nicer.
Guess what though? They don't have the personality of a short guy.
They sometimes could.
Keyword sometimes. Every short guy got personality when you think about it. That is true.
I love them hyping it. That is true. Short guys are awesome. That is true. I do get what they're saying though, because tall guys, what are you doing up there anyway? Because there's only other tall guys up there. You can't communicate with anyone but other dudes. So you just won't have that much like development.
Most overrated musician of all time. I don't get it. I mean, she's good, you know. She seems like somebody who could be like playing on the subway. She's just really tall and beautiful. So I get that. She makes like grocery store music.
Not getting involved. She has some bangers. I'm not a huge fan though, but I'm not a huge fan of anyone. I'm not getting involved in the debate because I don't want Taylor Swift fans to attack me, and I don't want anti-Taylor Swift fans to attack me either. I'm neutral. I have no opinion.
All sauce should come on the side.
100% disagree.
You go behind my back, a person I have never met before, and you decide how much sauce I want or deserve. You should at the very least ask. You ask me how I want my meat to be cooked, you should ask me how I want my sauce.
Fair point.
Yeah, fair point, until it comes to something that is just inherently saucy. Yeah, there, I said it. What about baby back ribs? What about that? What about baby back ribs? You thought about that? Because that has to come a little bit sticky and glazed, and that is sauce. Unless you're saying that doesn't count, and you're saying when people put sauce on your burger and shit. But what if they know what's best for you? What if they know what's best?
So if you're ordering pasta at a restaurant,
right?
Red sauce, you want it on the side?
No, that's different.
Good point.
I think at least I want some more information. I'd like to give you some information about who I am.
Give me an example.
Have you ever ordered a burger and the place does their house sauce and it takes over the identity of the sandwich?
Yeah, I like that. It's a signature sandwich.
Okay, and what if you don't like the signature?
You're going to their house, eating their burger and sauce. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so aggressive, but that's their prerogative.
You ordered something that you wanted and now you don't want it anymore.
No, don't order the signature sandwich.
No, you order it with the sauce on the side.
Who's that?
Get the regular sandwich.
Why is she reading? What's she reading about? She's learning things about tuna mayo we could never understand. I think they're going to go back and forth over sauces. I disagree. I think if you're eating it, they decide how much sauce you have. That's what I think. They could say, oh, do you want it low, medium, or high sauce? But you have no idea what that really means. That could change from place to place, unless there's like a scale of sauce that you want to implement. But that's going to be super hard to get people to do.
I have a theory that if you get married at the age of 25 or younger, that you are either ugly or a bitch.
Oh my God. That just came out of nowhere. That was like a really aggressive. I thought it was going to be like something more intricate than that. But it's like, oh, you're ugly and a bitch and a pig. But let me tell you something. Ryan Trahan, we all love him. When was he married? 22. Was he ugly or a bitch? No. And neither was Hailey. I rest my case.
There's nothing I hate more than ice cold water.
You
hand me a drink bottle with ice in it, I'm not drinking it.
It's got no flavour.
I would rather drink warm water, shower water. I would rather forget to make my tea and just drink the mug of water, hot water, than touch a drink with ice in it.
And I'm sorry, guys, I'm British, so I'm going to say water. But I prefer my water slightly cold. Not it's like a warm, but it's like a just slightly colder than room temperature. That's how I like my water. Because if it's too cold, it starts to hurt, and it just tastes like cold. It tastes like the fridge, even if it's not come out of the fridge. If it's warmer, you get that flavor, you get that. So it tastes like magnesium and shit. You start tasting all the compounds in it. You taste the fluoride, your third eye just closes up and you become numb to everything, and the government then get to do what they want to do, which is kind of nice, you know?
I think matcha tastes like grass for some reason.
Agreed.
I hate the color black. I think
Disagree.
mentions should be cheaper. $100.
Agree. Yeah, $100 is a little steep still, but fine.
What about the people that drink matcha?
I'm not saying y'all disgusting, but like, what if y'all was tasting grass?
Why don't you like the color black?
It's just giving too dark these.
It's things that people really like Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton. They can't buy it because it's too expensive. Lower down your prices, guys.
Get this guy on the board. Get this dude on the board. Your stocks will be up.
Those self-deprecating jokes you keep insisting on making aren't funny. They're just making your friends sad.
True.
Because they know, and I think you know too deep down, that they're not jokes. You've just found a new way to be mean to yourself. You're just self-flagellating with a little clown nose on, but we can see it. And what kind of a friend would want to watch their friend get bullied? Doesn't matter if it's by a third person or by themselves. But hey, if you truly like making people laugh, you're trying to be funny, then I know you're going to be able to come up with much funnier jokes that are going to make your friends happy and get them to laugh.
Yeah, but what if you do it in a jokey way to make people uncomfortable, so you get the joy out of the uncomfort and you feed off that like a vampire? What about that? What if I go, I am a no one, yeah, and everyone hates me because I smell like shit and my nose is long, and then everyone goes quiet and no one says no, that's not true, and then I go, and you're all not disagreeing because you all think it's true. What if I like to do that every time that we're hanging out, even if I'm at a funeral? I don't care.
Don't take pictures of the f***ing food.
Chet Hanks.
Tell me more.
Act like you've been somewhere.
Why did I read
okay. Does that give you the ick? It's like,
the food's supposed to be eaten. When they serve the plate, I want to eat it. I don't want to wait.
I do partly agree with that because, yeah, I don't want to wait, for one. Also, two, I can promise you no one cares. If you show them a photo of some food you had, no one cares. It's like finding out about someone's dream. If someone goes, look at this rack of rib I had. Apparently that's the only meal I know exists. Look at this baby rack rib I had the other day. I could go, oh yeah, that looks good. But it's just like me going, oh, that's a crazy dream.
This might be a hot take, but TikTok is actually a really hard job. What I mean by this, for example, I've been doing TikTok for 4 years, reached my account to 32K. But then you have people who post and then a week.
Yeah, it's hard when you're making that many cuts. Jesus, she's cutting it every 2 seconds. Why it's hard? You're in the editing studio 3 hours.
Later, they already have 100,000 followers. You'll see videos, engage from the bottom up. Use these hashtags. Don't use these hashtags. Don't use any hashtags. Use hashtags. Post on your story afterwards. Engage afterwards. Don't engage afterwards. Close out of the app. So like, what do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna drop some knowledge right now. If you see a TikTok.
It's actually a really hard job. What I mean by this, for example, I've been doing TikTok for 4 years, reached my account to 32K. But then you have people who post and then a week.
Yeah, it's hard when you're making that many cuts. Jesus, she's cutting it every 2 seconds. Why it's hard? You're in.
And then a week.
Yeah, it's hard when you're making that many cuts. Jesus.
Job. What I mean by this, for example, I've been doing TikTok for 4 years, reached my account to 32K. But then you have people who post and then a week.
Yeah, it's hard when you're making that many cuts. Jesus, she's cutting it every 2 seconds. Why it's hard? You're in the editing studio 3 hours.
Later, they already have 100,000 followers. You'll see videos, engage from the bottom up. Use these hashtags. Don't use these hashtags. Don't use any hashtags. Use hashtags. Post on your story afterwards. Engage afterwards. Don't engage afterwards. Close out of the app. So like, what do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna drop some knowledge right now. If you see a TikTok and it's someone saying, this is what you want to do to grow on TikTok, you're gonna want to do this, do this trend, do that, don't upload it this time, do that, and then you click on their account and all their videos are about that, and they're like, this is how I grew to 500,000 followers in the space of 3 months. But their whole account is just them dropping advice on TikTok. Promise you now, they haven't got a clue. If their whole TikTok page is about telling you how to grow on TikTok, they don't really know, because the only reason they've grown on TikTok is by taking advantage of people who want to know how to grow on TikTok. They found that that's like a crazy niche where it's like just all the people who are like, oh, when do I upload on TikTok? What works on TikTok? They're searching this stuff, your videos come up, your videos then get views. Then they're like, oh, see, I've got this many followers, I get these many views, I know what I'm talking about. No, because if you were doing something else, you wouldn't. If you followed your advice and did it in a different niche, you wouldn't have that success. TikTok is literally just about, if your video is entertaining or valuable to someone, you'll do well. That is literally it. Relatability helps massively as well. If it's a shit video, it just won't do well. It's that simple. There's no other excuses. If your video's not good, it's not going to do well. If your video's good, it will do well. That is it.
I don't know if you guys feel this way, but it was so much easier to grow your account in 2020 than it is now.
That is true though. Obviously things change. Like it was easier to grow back then than it is now because it was less saturated back then. Same with YouTube. YouTube was less saturated a few years ago. Like 10 years ago, let's go say 10 years ago, way less saturated, less people posting content. So there's a smaller pool of people to watch. So you have a higher chance of blowing up and being found by people. Now there's so many people posting YouTube videos. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like, I'm not saying it's easy. I don't disagree with this take, but I disagree that there is so many factors at play because there isn't really. There's really not that many factors at play. It's literally just about like how good your content is, how relatable of a person you are. That's pretty much sums everything up. I guess the overall take is that TikTok is hard. It's definitely harder than people will see from the outside because they'll be like, oh, all you have to do is get a viral video and that's it, you've got a career, which just isn't the case. But people make it more complicated than it really is. So it doesn't have to be that hard, if that makes sense. I don't know.
3 things I don't think you should be doing as a grown woman.
I love these things.
Number 1 is going to Disney or making Disney your entire personality. At some point, we need to want more for ourselves. We aren't kids anymore. Take off the mouse ears, put down the corn dog.
This is just it's quite enjoyable when you're not guilty of something. I know this is about grown-ass women, but I'm including the men in this as well. I've never been to Disney. And I wouldn't make it my personality either, so I'm in the clear, but I do have asthma.
Number 2 is acting like you're not scared of bugs. I'm sorry, but since when did we just start picking them up off the floor and killing them ourselves? It's giving you want to be the man of the relationship when you're like, no worries, honey, I'll go get it myself.
That is such a specific thing. Who pissed her off? Who picked up a ladybug and pissed her off? That is so specific. Acting like you're not afraid of bugs. Everyone's afraid of bugs. Some people do too much though. Those guys who are like, I actually don't care about a spider. Oh, I'll pick it up, I don't care. And they're like fucking around with it.
Number 3 is excessive cursing. It gives trying to be something that you're not. You can use different words to say what you want to say while being feminine. This might be something you picked up from your dad, but it must end. And I have an honorable mention for you guys, and that's knowing everything about cars.
What the
You don't
fucking
need to know
shit?
everything about engines.
I know everything there is to know about cars. The wheels, the windows, everything. Spark plugs or whatever they're, butt plugs or whatever they're called, I don't know. God, guilty of all of them. Again.
$1 billion or dinner with God?
$1 billion or dinner with God.
I feel like everybody's gonna get a dinner with God one day, so I take the $1 billion because we're all gonna get a dinner with God.
I'll take $1 billion as well because I'm not hungry and I'm not going to eat the $1 billion. I'm going to pay for it to buy a mansion and a boat and shit. All right, I'll give you one final hot take before I leave you. I think it's rude that you're watching and not subscribed. I think it's rude. That's my hot take. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share this to your family group chat. I'll see you in the next video.
What are you doing here? This is my world. Wait, we'll see if you're still talking about that when I spike you. How about that? Okay. I need more. I need to get my Spider-Man.
Man does the unthinkable after talking to ChatGPT. If I don't read donuts for a bit, I apologize. Drew for the sub, hype of the sub, J, thank you for the 5 gifted. Lock in. And you'll see.
Right to you.
Is he acting like he's like in an anime or something? What was that like evil villain laugh?
I'm gonna kill you all! Kill you all!
Okay, no, there's, this has to be rage bait. This has to be rage bait. There's no way he's pointing a finger gun at the cop right now and singing. They're like, what the fuck?
Your imagination.
When police respond to
What did he get arrested for?
reports of serious threats to a local business,
Ooh.
they come face to face with a suspect whose behavior, that may have been shaped in part by ChatGPT, makes it
His behavior was shaped by ChatGPT? What do you mean? Like one of the people that gets in like a relationship with their AI and it gets like convinced to do crazy shit?
nearly impossible to tell what he believes is real and what's a complete delusion.
Yeah, I am the lad.
The following is based on official police.
It is wild how many people are so chronically online that they create this distorted illusion of what like reality is. And a lot of people say that's me, right? Like it's weird because it's like we're in this constant battle of both sides being like, no, you're crazy. You think you're in this alternate reality. No, literally. Like the amount of people that are like, Joe, you're an idiot. Like you've created this weird version of reality for yourself. But in the same sense, I'm saying the same thing about you. So it's like we're both accusing each other of going, no, you're delusional. Like you live in a false reality. You've convinced yourself of these conspiracy theories. And then the other side is going, no, you've just fallen into this woke mindset that this overall arching government has inflicted on you and you're panning into the system. It's like either way, we're locked. Like we're all f***ed.
Records released to date. On the evening of March 7th, 2025, a father and his son walk into a police station in Westlake, Ohio, to discuss a car the son had previously reported stolen, unaware that one of them is about to be arrested for something else entirely. The man in handcuffs is 20-year-old Shion Park, and the discussion...
But he went, so him and his dad went to the police station to report a car being stolen, but then just simultaneously got arrested for like a warrant.
About the car was all a ruse created by police to have him come to the station voluntarily.
It's always Ohio. No, it's always Wisconsin. On body cam videos, it's always Wisconsin. I know the only in Ohio meme, but if you watch a body cam video, there's like a 1 and 2, it's Wisconsin.
Security, come over there. No weapons.
It's so weird. It's like, and it's distorted my reality of what Wisconsin's like. As fucked as that sounds, like all the body cam videos I see are Wisconsin. So in my head, I'm going, oh, this is just like a regular day as like a Wisconsin citizen.
Knives, sprays, impact, or electric.
It's always Florida. Well, Florida is actually just crazy.
Sit back. You sit back with me. You're entering your death.
The urgency to bring Shion to the station stemmed from a call earlier that night when police were summoned to the Mark's grocery store where he works. According to reports, a co-worker from the store showed police text messages from...
They think I'm Satan, bruh. Did you quit? Mark's, that is? What is Mark's? Yes, I'm going to murder them all. Oh my God. I'm going to do something very, very eyeball emoji. Very special tomorrow. Eyeball emojis. You'll see it with your 2 eyes. Eyeball emojis. Okay, so he's saying he's going to be a fucking shooter. Jesus Christ. What a loser. You know, I take things serious. Please tell me you're joking. I'm not. I'll show you the power of God. I am Lord Shiva. Okay, so he's lost his mind.
From Shion, in which he threatened to kill everyone at the store the next day, while also calling himself Lord Shiva.
You know why you're here? Because I want to kill you all in 12 p.m. Oh, I don't know. What's the time? Hey, 11 o'clock.
Oh no!
It's not 11 o'clock.
Hey. An hour left.
Hey, dumb. Listen.
Oh, it's 10:57.
Shut the up. I did not ask you.
I don't give a who you...
Oh, this guy's aura meter against these cops is rising.
You asked.
Hey, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against court of law. You have the right to you.
Oh, God. I hate that laugh. Even in animes, I hate that laugh.
Oh man, I am the law, you dumb. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I am the law. Jesus. Oh, Jesus can't save you, buddy.
As Shion continues acting in a completely unpredictable manner with the officers, his father calls his other son from the lobby, hoping he can help communicate with officers.
Yo, this dad looks like he is done with this shit, bro. Oh my God, does he know? Is that how his son just like regularly acts?
I live in North Homestead, so I'm not too far, but I was just wondering what happened.
Scotty, think of the three. Imagine he says Baka. Oh God. Oi, oi, oi. You think he goes? One of the cops is like, you're facing like 10 years for threatening to shoot up like a Kroger. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, so he was arrested by us for making threats. Has he ever been diagnosed with anything or has seen like a specialist or no?
I think the only thing he's been diagnosed with like ADHD, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh, that's just his brother?
Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful is this
He's not gonna do anything, and he hasn't done anything like that.
Bro, you can't be saying that though. That's being like, oh yeah, he's harmless. Bro, he's actively texting people that he's gonna shoot up his workplace. Like that, like, I know it's like empty threats, right? Like people do that all the time, but it's like that you can't be texting your coworker to not show up to work and that you're gonna like fucking kill everybody at work. Like
He said a couple weird things to me too. I told him to stop, and he did.
But his brother no longer seems to be the one he's listening to. According to police reports, detectives later uncovered conversations between Shion and ChatGPT discussing his plans at Mark's, where he refers to March 8th as Judgment Day. Investigators noted that during the course of the conversations, replies from the AI chatbot seemed to empower and validate
Bro, what? ChatGPT. Wait, doesn't ChatGPT like report your ass if you say some shit like that? If you ask ChatGPT like, I'm trying to make a bomb, like it'll fucking report you. It doesn't? Bro. No, I'm pretty sure there's restrictions. Cause y'all remember y'all know the Minecraft server 2B2T, the Anarchy server. You've seen 2B2T. 2B2T had like the FBI look into their server because they had like a loophole where you could like go on the server and like ask AI questions for shit without it having restrictions or showing. And there were people that were like actively like planning like terrorism or some shit on 2B2T with like, I'm probably saying the story wrong, but it was like something like that where they were like getting a loophole around that. Like if you're just typing to ChatGPT like, hey, how do I do this? Like Judgment Day, blah, blah, blah. They're going to be like, are you okay? And then if you keep like pestering it, I feel like it would report you.
Shion's opinions.
Ooh, I like that. Woo! Woo, that makes me a little happy. Because I know what you've done for those children.
Oh, you're planning to kill me? You're planning to drug me? Oh, that's so nice of you. That's so nice. I'm gonna kill you all. Kill you all at 12. I'm never late.
Yo, like if he wasn't handcuffed to a bench and he was in a movie, that would be cold. Like if he was like the Joker or some shit. I'm gonna kill you at 12, I'm never late. Ooh.
Little less than an hour, about 9 minutes.
A little less than an hour, and you're supposed to say it's a
But
little
he's handcuffed to a metal bench.
less because that's the last time you're ever gonna breathe.
No, I think...
This is like a 45-year-old man that's just like, yo, I don't give a shit.
Say it's a little less because that's the last time you're ever gonna breathe.
No, I think that was. Oh, no, I'm still breathing. Oh, crazy.
Thank you so much. If you shake my hand, I will free you from your agony. But I know you won't shake my hand because you...
Oh, I thought he was doing a finger pistol. He was putting out his hand.
You would never shake someone's hand.
I shake plenty of people's hands.
Can you shake my hand?
I just ain't shaking yours.
Your life depends on it.
No, it doesn't. I guarantee you have... No bearing on my
But what am I watching? I feel like he's just rage baiting this cop.
life.
2, 1. Thank you. You know, I love you. I love you very much.
Good.
And you may be, second chance.
Do you know what tomorrow is?
Second chance. One more chance on the handshake. It's still warm. It's still warm. It's getting cold.
Do you know what tomorrow is?
Shut up.
Pop it back in the microwave. Oh, God.
Tomorrow is?
Up.
Do you know what tomorrow is?
Shut up. I was not speaking to you. And you be in a world of pure imagination.
Please. Forgiveness. Please. Forgiveness. What do you have to do? What do we have to do?
What do you have to do? Or what does he have to do?
I don't think he knows what his son was typing. I think he just thinks his son got arrested for like an empty threat. I don't think the dad knows.
Fourth. Well, I told you he had to knock this off and he didn't.
According to police records, in the days leading up to the incident, officers were called to the family's home multiple times for a series of troubling reports. Among them were messages Xi'an sent to former
Complaint on station requesting welfare checked on Xi'an Park. Park sent messages to her son and other boys from their WHS class with weird stuff, pictures of him with 666 drawn on with a marker, pentagram symbols, and messages talking about taking your soul.
classmates, including images of himself with pentagrams and 666 drawn on his body, along
I mean, that's weird, but like that's not illegal.
with statements about taking one of their souls.
Okay. Probably yeah. Okay. Now that's probably a threat.
There was also a claim that he had purchased a gun at the time.
There we go. Okay.
Officers determined
His contaminated thoughts seemed to revolve around politics, specifically Donald Trump, and about the world ending on March 8th. Well, it's May 15th. Park did seem to understand that the way he was communicating with others was not appropriate, but he did not pose any risk of, I'm assuming, like death or something, murder, people. Both Park and his dad were counseled that the disposition of Park would stop sending unwanted messages to others.
he didn't pose an immediate threat and warned him to cease
This was in 2025. Oh, shit. Well, it's May of next year.
contact with the involved parties.
A gun?
I thought this was March of this year.
You know what a gun is?
Yeah.
Did he buy one?
You want to buy?
Did he buy one?
He bought?
I'm asking you, did he buy a gun?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, you would have to. What state is this? Ohio? In Ohio, you would have to get a gun license now. Park's 20 years old. He's not getting cleared from the background check. You're not getting a gun unless you buy it illegally. Like, I mean, illegally, yeah, sure, he gets a gun. But, like, if he doesn't have a gun, I don't know Ohio's gun laws. No license needed. I'm pretty sure you need a license in Ohio to buy a gun. You have to at least be approved by the state, and they background check you at a gun shop. Do you need a license to buy a gun in Ohio? Because you have a pistol permit, and then you also have a rifle and shotgun license. No state permit or license is required to own a shotgun. Oh my God. Wow. Ohio does not regulate assault weapons as a class, large capacity magazines. Ohio regulates class dangerous ordnance. Yeah, but like this website, I'm on NRA, but I'm not understanding. Permit to purchase rifles and shotguns, no. Handguns, no. So you don't need a permit to purchase or carry? No way. I feel like that would be like Texas, not Ohio. No state permit or license is required to possess or acquire a handgun, rifle, or shotgun other than what falls within the definition of dangerous ordnance. Sawed-off shotguns, firearms, zip guns, suppressors. So he could just go into a fucking building. They probably still do a background check, but you don't need a permit. Wow. Is that most states? I'm like applying like New Jersey, one of the most strict gun law states to like the whole US. What states do you need a license to buy a gun? Bro, it's only like 7 states. It's California, Connecticut, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, and DC. Everywhere else, you could just walk into a store and buy a gun and they just do a background check? No way. Some form of permits include Michigan, Nebraska, North Carolina. Okay, so there's some that it's like depending on what. Usually maybe like a pistol permit, concealed carry license. It's a state-to-state basis.
Yes.
He had something going for him, like, you know, he was like doing golfing calls and all that, but all of that went. Really.
That's terrifying. That's terrifying. Like, I'm not, dude, the idea that you just walk in and buy it. They do a background check though. That's like what they're talking about. But you don't know how good the background check's gonna clear somebody like this. Explain how it's terrifying. This kid goes and buys a gun in Ohio because he doesn't need to get approved by the police. And the background check goes to the federal level. They clear him because they don't know anything about the state. What's going on with him, and then he gets a gun. Because no matter what, you're getting a background check on a federal level if like you've been accused of any other crimes, if you were in jail for like when you're getting like a background check on a gun on a federal level. They're checking, do you have any drug abuse charges? Have you ever been convicted of an assault crime? Were you ever an alcoholic, or are you currently an alcoholic? Stuff like that, because that's like, you're getting denied for a lot of those, right? Or if like you've ever thought about, like, it's like long paper forms that you fill out. You can lie on them, but like they ask that shit. Yeah, you have any felonies is the biggest one. But this kid's never committed a crime. So it's like, that's why it's worrisome, is that if he were to go, he could get cleared just because he's young and has no record, even if he is insane.
Really bad, and ever since then, he's just been having a really difficult time accepting that it's gone really bad.
I don't think it's a problem. Like, I feel like I have a pretty nuanced take about like gun laws. I think it's weird to just like, you know, like ARs or something, but like if you have like a situation where they're walling you off and you have to apply and then you get, you know, approved by like your specific state and then you get approved federally, that's different. You know, you hit 3 mil on what? On what, stream? Did I really? Oh, no, it rounded up. Still dub that it shows that it's rounded up, but we're still 45,000 away. They round up usually on apps. Still a dub though. Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't even finish what I was saying. I feel like I have a nuanced take about guns. Like, I think, like, guns for home defense and all that shit, perfectly fine, right? I just think, like, there should be walls to that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think it should be a 9-month process to buy a gun. I don't think it should be as simple as going into a store and getting one. Like, I think you should have to, like, get checked, get cleared, get scanned, get checked again, and then you could go into a store and apply, and they do a background check, and then you're good. Like, because that's, like, the scary shit is, like, sometimes it's, like, crazy motherfuckers could go in and get one, and they slip through the cracks. It's hard, too, but it's, like, especially young guys with, like, clean records.
He was, like, doing golfing calls and all that, but all of that went really bad, and ever since then, he's just been having a really difficult time accepting that it's gone really bad.
You can't do anything to me.
Sit down. There's no fee.
None.
Stop, love it. Don't do it again. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Oh, no, please.
Yes.
Oh, wait, well, I need your officer. No.
You have it all.
No, your name.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Lieutenant Fox.
Oh, Lieutenant Fox. Oh, Lieutenant. Shut the up, Lieutenant. Get the out of my sight, little.
Can you be a good dog and give me a drink?
No, don't think so.
Why do you ask why?
It's because you just spit
Shut
on.
the up. I'm speaking.
No.
I feel like if he was in a different jail, bro, if he was in Florida, they would have put a spit bag on his face. If this was Florida, he'd have a spit bag on his head right now. The second he spit on the ground, they'd be like, "Yep, it's over." They'd fucking they'd put him in one of those chairs. You know what I mean? When they get a wheelchair and they strap you in and you can't move.
I'll speak whenever the I want to, okay?
You won't.
I will speak whenever the
Oh my god, no, the cop's getting rage baited. Stop.
I choose to.
What's a spit bag? It's a crime to spit on a police officer. So if you try to spit on a cop, they'll put basically a bag over your head. And so you just spit into the bag.
Look at me! Tell me.
Do you think you intimidate me, dude?
No, I don't.
Good, because you don't.
Oh my god, stop. No, now I don't want to side with the other kid. The cop's being a cornball. Oh my god. Why are you going, do you think you intimidate me? Well, you don't. Now you're like equally as cringe.
You dare look at me.
Oh.
That's funny, right? You will be forgiven for laughing. And you're gonna...
You will be forgiven for laughing. Oh my god, you just pardoned him.
Tell me.
Do you think you intimidate me, dude?
No, I don't.
Good, because you don't.
Don't you dare look at me. It's funny, right? You will be forgiven for laughing. And you're gonna see what I can do.
Thank God. You're saved.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you flip it upside down? Because you're gonna die. And you, especially, officer, on the computer. Yeah, with the glasses, Mr.
дня растут речная, заблобочная до сих пор.
Oh.
Chronicle. I wonder if we could come in for a minute. Well, I am rather busy. Yes, what is it? And my name is Ellison. This is Harry Jarvis. We're from the Morning Chronicle. I wonder if we could come in for a minute. Well, I am rather busy. Now he's going to move like right along to McGregor.